Hey, can you not read? The concert's cancelled.
But I paid £25 for my ticket.
Fill up this form and hand it into the office and you'll get your money back.
Well, can't I just give them my ticket?
No, we need the receipts for the auditor.
I won't bother.
For many adults living in Scotland, what you have just seen can be a daily reality. The frustration and lack of confidence that can arise from not being able to fill in a form, read a timetable, write a shopping list, help children with their homework, and many other situations can have a significant impact on the life of an individual and their family. Using our literacy and numeracy skills are vital for living in today's complex world. In Scotland today, it is estimated that almost a quarter of the population have literacy and numeracy skills that do not equip them to fully participate in family, work, personal, or community life. In Perth and Kinross, the number is estimated at 15,000 adults.
I used to shy away from like games, quiz nights, and just general, for even writing a shopping list I wouldn't do, and things like that.
Well, before I came along to the learning centre, I found it great difficulty, and I put myself down at all angles. I mean, I didn't have any confidence in myself in any way. I just felt I was no good to anybody.
Laughing at me because I couldn't read and write. And I didn't think it was very nice.
Before I came to ask for help, my problem was with my work in admin, because I'm on the front desk at reception, sort of writing emails and typing memos, and my grammar was absolutely atrocious, and my spelling was quite bad, not as bad as some people might think, but it really did put a stop to me using certain words and things like that.
Before I came up here, I knew how to read and write, but wasn't writing proper.
I was really embarrassed with the problem that I had, because I thought everybody would think I was stupid.
Having the courage to acknowledge that this is an issue at all is a big step for most adults. That, coupled with the stigma that is attached to admitting their need, can prevent many adults from finding the help they deserve.
I think the main reason I didn't come for help was shame. I was ashamed that I couldn't read or write or do my maths, and I decided I had to do something about that. 2 women actually came from the Adult Learning Centre to talk about what was available, and it was then I decided that I wanted to do something about my reading and writing.
It was my helper told me to go and see John told me to come and go and see someone and that.
The key worker asked me what I wanted to do, and from there we came and had an interview with Wilma.
I went to a women's group on a Wednesday, and we were having a talk about adults learning, and they were saying I got my ears picked up.
When an adult comes for help with their literacy or numeracy, the experience will be significantly different from the learning experience they've had before. Arrangements will be made for them to meet up with someone who will talk through with them what they want to work on, and then arrange for them to have a tutor of their own. Or perhaps they can work in a group if they feel ready for that.
When I went to the job centre in Blair, Jackie, she deserves a lot of praise for putting me in this direction. Here me was a 45-year-old coming along here to learn. Felt funny being at that age, it's like just come back to school. But once I got to know John and got John's confidence and his trust, I felt really good.
It's through my manager where I work at the Gateway, and she actually put me in touch with community learning because where I works closely with all the learning strategies in Perth and Connaught. It was really quite comfortable, and we got talked through what I want to do and the way I want to go. Do I want one-to-one tutoring? Do I want a group? So then we decided we would go for the one-to-one, see how that went.
When I first came along, I was introduced to Wilma, I was introduced to my teacher and the rest of the people who work here. I was offered a cup of tea and something to eat, and then I was told the day that I could start. I found it very relaxed.
Well, I was a bit anxious, but I was enjoying it and that.
A learner's tutor is a significant support to them, and they can work together in a one-to-one situation or in a group. Tutors receive training to enable them to develop their skills.
I got involved because I really just wanted to help adults to improve their life chances.
I got involved because I wanted to do something for my community, to put something back into it.
So by helping them with their literacy and numeracy, I hope to give them more opportunity for better job opportunities.
Well, after the initial contact meeting and the referral meeting, we built an individual learning plan to suit every learner so that we can build around their needs and their aims. And thereafter, we review regularly just to ensure that we are still meeting their aims and their needs.
As you work along with your student over the weeks, many things crop up that the student probably doesn't even realise that they have that particular problem. So it is important that you actually remain flexible and then can every so often just re-look over the learning plan and maybe change it slightly.
We train for about 3-4 hours each week for a total of 10 weeks. But there's ongoing training all the time. We're always brushing up on our skills, our own skills.
I work on the computer here, do my word shark. It helps me to write lots of things, and I find that it helps me quite a lot.
Tuesday I see to work with Wilma, and she helps me with all things to do computers and do copy machine, the numbers and that, and help me with the money, and like ask me what my money is, these different things, and I have to tell her. Go and buy the stamp down the post office and go to the bank and put money in the bank.
To decide when I was going to work on, we were just talking what I could do and not do, and then we just wrote a programme, started from the basics.
Found as a one-to-one, I found it quite relaxing and just taking it at my own pace.
The benefit, the main one that really hits me every time is when they actually see the improvements and the look on their faces. That is just worth so much just to see that.
Well, it's very satisfying, and you get to meet lots and lots of good people. I just love it.
This approach to adult literacy has proved to be very successful and has had a significant impact on the lives of many adults. It treats them with respect and enables them to develop their self-confidence so that they can pursue their aspirations and participate in society in a way not open to them before.
So really, I couldn't, for a start, I couldn't measure. I mean, I don't know my imperial measurements, and even just now, I don't know them. But I'm sure if I did a ruler and just got it shown to us what each wee line means, I'm sure I pick it up now, because I'm in the position to do it. But I learned the metric measurements through John, and now if I'm measuring anything or whatever, it's just a case of getting the tape out and measuring it in millimetres and centimetres and 1,000 plus or whatever it is. It's made a big difference to us.
It's made a terrific difference in my life. I've done my letter, I'm pleased with it. I also now go to a computer course at the centre. I haven't been at it very long, but I'm quite enthusiastic about it, I didn't think I'd ever be able to do anything like that.
The difference it's made to my life is incredible, I have to say. I am now a secretary for a local community group, and since I've been doing maths and English, it's improved greatly. The way that I can write now, the way that I can set things out, so yeah, it definitely helped.
Yes, I do. Before I couldn't do things like that, so I was worried everything I do was not, you couldn't get a place of your own.
The difference I feel just now is, especially working on my grammar after going over the spelling, in my job it's, I can write emails, I'm not double checking as much as I used to.
I have more confidence, you know, when I go outside and all that, it's brilliant. I really got more confidence and it's good.
Oh, it's given me so much confidence, it's unbelievable. I can write a shopping list. I'm actually teaching my children their schoolwork now. And I got myself an interview and I got the job as well after 20 years, so I'm over the moon with that.
I would say that to come along, even just to see what it's like, to be able to sit down, even while the other people are being taught, just to come down and sit down and see what it's like in a very relaxed atmosphere.
Tell him not to worry, because it is very good up here.
Well, if anybody's nervous about coming along, I would say to them it would give their life would totally change. They've got so much confidence.
Now that you have heard the impact that getting support with literacy and numeracy can make in someone's life, perhaps you would be interested in finding out how you can help. There are a number of ways that you can do this. You can train as a volunteer tutor and work with your own learner. Or you can become a spotter, referrer. That is someone who is trained to identify if someone has a literacy or numeracy need and then knows how to direct them to the appropriate provision to meet those needs. If you're watching this and you feel you could assist this work in any way, or if you want to improve your own literacy or numeracy needs, then please call any of the numbers you will see at the bottom of the screen. It could make all the difference.
But it's good fun.
It's made a terrific difference in my life.
It's good fun.
The difference it's made to my life is incredible, I have to say.
Yes, I do, I love it.
It's more fun and get me out of the house.
My confidence is literally skyrocketed over the past few months.
And I got the job as well after 20 years, so I'm over the moon with that.
It could make all the difference.